Hey guys, this is me again, Patsati Doroju, and I'll be showing you 2 common mistakes when setting up your saxophone, like when you're attaching your reed to the mouthpiece and putting the mouthpiece to the cork piece. So I'll share my screen. And this video is how to play the tenor sax. So we did 5 common mistakes, and let me show you his name.
Hi, my name is Robert Young, and I just completed my doctoral studies at the University of Michigan in saxophone performance. I'm glad to hear that you chose to play the tenor saxophone. Throughout the course of this video, we will discuss some of the fundamentals and some of the basics necessary to play this instrument. Throughout the next several days, months, and years to come, I hope that you revisit this video quite frequently and you learn something new each time you watch it. With that said, enjoy, and let's get started.
So,
because once that the tip of the mouthpiece are down onto that cork, together the rest of the instrument. Now, let's take our neck and our mouthpiece, and holding the neck by the base of the neck, and take the mouthpiece, and you notice that there's a cork which is on the end of the neck, and we're going to slide the mouthpiece onto that cork. For now, we'll slide it on so that about half of the cork is showing. Now let's take our ligature and slide it over the tip of the mouthpiece, being really careful not to chip the tip of the mouthpiece or damage it. Notice that there's a cork which is on the end of the neck, and we're going to slide the mouthpiece onto that cork. For now, we'll slide it on so that about half of the cork.
So what mistake he did, that he forgot to put his cork grease on before attaching this. So again, we have to put your cork grease right here. All around the cork. That's what he forgot. Maybe he didn't have a cork grease, but instead he could put that on it. But it's gross. And then you slide your mouthpiece. And the use of the cork grease is to take it to put it easier, to slide the mouthpiece easier, and to take it off easier. Let me apply some more cork grease. So it goes easier. And it also protects the cork from getting dry or splitting up. So, and let me show you more about this video right now.
Good showing. Now let's take our ligature and slide it over the tip of the mouthpiece, being really careful not to chip the tip of the mouthpiece or damage the tip of the mouthpiece, because once it's chipped or damaged, the mouthpiece is virtually unusable. And you notice my ligature may look different than yours. Your screws may be on the bottom. Mine are designed to go on the top. The main thing to notice is that the screws should be on your right-hand side. So if the ligature doesn't go on easily, you may want to flip it around or turn it around because the ligature just may be backwards. So next, let's take the reed either out of the cup of water or out of our mouth. And we're going to take the table of the reed or the flat part of the reed. And we're going to rest it against the flat part or the table of the mouthpiece. And we're going to do this being really careful not to damage or tamper with the tip of the reed, because once that chips or once that breaks, the reed won't vibrate properly and won't produce quality sounds. So we're going to slide the reed in between the ligature and the mouthpiece. And we want the reed to be centered on the table of the mouthpiece, and we want to slide the reed down just enough so that the tip of the reed and the tip of the mouthpiece are virtually aligned. And once we have the alignment, we'll go ahead and loosen the screws of the ligature and slide it down until we can see that U-scrape on the reed. Now once the reed is properly aligned, let's go ahead and...
So another thing what you forgot, like, well, that's on his opinion, but a better choice would be attaching the reed to the mouthpiece, and then it has to be centered right here. You see? It has to be very center so that the tip of the reed and the tip of the mouthpiece are properly aligned. And then you finally slide the ligature. But what he did is the exact opposite. So he first slide the ligature. And then put the reed, the table of the reed. Well, I would suggest not to do that because this reed can chip easily, the tip of the reed, and the ligature may be too tight, so I would rather do like this, centering the reed right here, and then touching the ligature. Put this right here. And then you slide the ligature down a little bit so that the ligature won't fall off. Okay. And then you tighten the two screws spot. So, and then there you go. That's the common mistakes what people get. So, bye-bye. See you on another video.